Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Pistons. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And they did a super job of getting those extra opportunities, offensive rebounds, 50-50 balls. Those possessions, I felt like, were key.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. Now here's Cousins. Williams finds Lee. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right, right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Green. And the rejection by Cousins.
When DeMarcus Cousins is blocking shots, this defense takes on a whole different attitude. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lee with the block. Here's Williams. And Cousins kicks to Williams. Cracks in the tray. Williams has got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Warriors off to a slow start here. 7-point differential. Curry passes to Ibaka. Back to Curry. Over Williams. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Second chance shot. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Cousins.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. Pass to Curry to end the run, and it's good on the layup.
Curry's unafraid to go inside, and he's a good finisher when he gets there.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team. Finishing through contact, DeMarcus, one of the best at it, has the natural power and excellent body control.
And Green slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 5 now.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Thompson. No points in the game yet for him. Really left alone that time.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Cousins. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Over in the corner, Lee. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Curry with the bounce pass. Green dishes to Wiggins. And the shot goes in. Wiggins has got his second basket.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Lee outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 11. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
And that's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Ibaka. Eric Paschal comes in for Draymond Green. And it's McDaniels in for Thompson.
When you combine the usage with the accuracy, hard to think of a better three-point shooter in NBA history, Steph Curry.
And here is Lee after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. The kick out to Williams. And again, Seattle with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now Wiggins, he has 5. Passes it to Curry. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Williams. Cousins, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Brown finds Lee. Williams from outside. And another 3 for Seattle.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
Curry is inside, working on Williams. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 9.
We know about Stephen Curry's pregame dribbling ritual. He showed him off right there on that play.
Williams passes to Bembry. It's good.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team 2nd and 3rd opportunities to score the ball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry dishes to Wiggins. The pass to Paschal. Shot on the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, it is hard to keep Stephen Curry from scoring. And then you add he's getting to the free throw line. That's really annoying for the defense.
The Warriors making a switch here. Stephen Curry hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Williams with 4 seconds on the clock. The kick out to Brown. And so it's Seattle, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Seattle leading by 12. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Eric Pascal out there with Chris. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the center position. And Williams with the stuff.
One of the best passes at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
Williams has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Pass to Wiggins. Bembry with the rebound. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
It doesn't matter that Cousins plays with that much weight. The quick first step is a great equalizer.
Warriors trail by 16. Here's Curry. He's got 11. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 13 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now, here's Pascal. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. There's Williams, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Golden State. Seattle shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. From past the arc. Here's Bembry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now here's Thompson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Curry's shot is good.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Williams kicks to Bembry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry against Williams. Pass to Chris. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. Curry with another miss.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And you just got Steph's passion for the game. Even his pregame workout has drawn attention.
GA, let me give you this little story. One time in high school, he got so pumped before a game, he actually hurt himself. He jumped up, hit his forehead, and had to get stitches. The man just loves to play, and he loves this game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Chris. And it's McDaniels in for Eric Paschall.
Aggressive into the teeth of the defense. Clay showing he's not just a threat on the perimeter.
And it's Brown missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 15-point game.
There have been a number of heat checks here for Curry, but he keeps on rolling.
The kick out to Brown. Passes to Cousins. Over in the corner, Lee. From outside the arc. Good D by Thompson.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Curry's got 20.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson in the post. Covered by Lee. The shot by Thompson, no good. Feeds to Brown. Cousins trying to free himself up. The kick out to Brown. No good, unable to end this run.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
There's the pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Bembry. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Green. And Lee pulls it down. Seattle leading by 12. Inside. Bembry shot good. Bembry's got 12 points in the game.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Now here's Curry. He's got 20. Ibaka finds Curry. Now Green. He's guarded by Cousins. 6 to shoot. Green passes to Thompson. Oh, good on the 3.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Seattle shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. On the wing, Green. And it's blocked by Brown. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Curry with a wide open look. That one's off. Still out of sync. Down low. It's stolen by Curry with 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Seattle with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Seattle, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. He's out there with Brown. Williams is out there with Bembry. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Seattle. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Wiggins. Wiggins drawing the double team. And the wide open shot from Green. His three-pointers off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Ibaka right side. Higgins outside. And a miss there on the triple. Seattle with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And here's Brown outside. The Warriors pull it in.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Curry finds Chris. Back to Curry. Now, here's Paschal. He's guarded by Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Paschal, the pass to Thompson. Over Lee, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Sometimes before Thompson even catches the pass, he knows he's firing.
And for everything that guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
GA, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer. You take away the three, you take away the drive, Steph burns you from mid-range.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Seattle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And the basket by Pascal.
Good vision from Steph. But for that play to work, you also have to get open. Steph put it on the money.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williams has got 27.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Some changes for Seattle. Gibson comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Lee. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pascal finds Chris. Here's Bowman. He's guarded by Williams. Alec Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Now here's Wiggins. Following the miss by Taj Gibson. Wiggins passes to Bowman. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Nice job creating for the easy use.
And Seattle making a change here. Bembry's checked in. McDaniels, he's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Melton. Seattle missing again. Wiggins surveying the floor. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And a skilled scorer with good length. Wiggins is able to pull up right over the defense.
We've got a moment now to check out how the points have been divided between the starters and the bench for Seattle. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That's good from Williams. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. free throws good for Williams. Here's Curry. 24 points for him. Fires for three. Another three for Golden State.
I would love to have that type of jump shot.
Seattle leading by 21. Williams attacking. Fires the three. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got 6.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Looney. Kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Williams. The feed now to Brown. Back to Williams. Takes the 3. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got 9 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Williams after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Brown, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Curry outside. Seattle grabs the miss and pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Williams leading the charge. Bembry shot good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Looney. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Korkmaz. And Curry pulls it down.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Puts it up. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's Seattle holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Maxey. Looney out there with McDaniels, and it's Chanshaw in at the power forward. McDaniels passes to Chanshaw. No good on that one. Seattle goes the other way with it. Pass to Melton. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Melton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
The Warriors making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in, and McDaniels drops them both. And, Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure with Cheryl Miller.
Here's Poole. Here's Maxey. No good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Korkmaz. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Korkmaz has got 11 points here in just the second half. Korkmaz has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Chanshaw. Clock at 6. Pulls from the top of the key. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Korkmaz has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is McDaniels. Chanchar drains it from beyond the arc. Chanchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the pass to Williams. And with the frequency of 3-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on 3?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more 3s than 2s. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on 3-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Pass to Bembry. Here's Melton. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And that one's good. Maxey. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Korkmaz, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now, here is Ibaka. To the middle. Here's Chancharr. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Williams double team. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Ibaka dishes to Wiggins. Thompson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Warriors trail by 20. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 frontcourt position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations in time?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, and he felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
It's stolen by Green, and here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
We're used to Stephen Curry knocking down threes. Now we get a chance to see him slam it home.
Seattle leading by 14. Over to the left wing. Williams looking over the floor. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. They double him with Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Here's Korkmaz. And the 3 off target. Here's Golden State. They're on a 20-6 run.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Seattle.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Williams.
He put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
And both free throws good for Williams. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors with a completely new 5. Drops them both. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bowman. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Chanshaw. Here's Bowman. And Cousins comes over to help. Here's Poole, the 11-footer. Bembry with the rebound. Williams with a clean look, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was